Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are looking at Opendoor stock, as Opendoor stock today has crashed by 9.17%. This really does come at a significant time. Just this morning, before the markets opened, we were looking at Opendoor in the pre-market actually being quite green today. The question is, what has happened and where do we go from here? Over the course of this video, I'll be giving you all of my personal thoughts and opinions, so make sure to subscribe. At the same time, as always, remember, I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. But yeah, we might as well jump straight in and get to the story here. Now, as you can see, we are seeing the stock falling by around 9%, which in itself is significant. Again, things looking so promising this morning, but is this really as bad as it seems? I mean, a few things stand out to me. You guys will already know that the stock has been rallying now for some time. From the lows that we saw way back when, in July, stock is up massively. Now this is significant for a number of reasons, and actually I think up to today the strong momentum that we have seen has been a very good sign. Now into the end of the day we have seen the stock actually level out. The majority of this drop came through the afternoon or morning period, and again to the late part of the day actually slowing down significantly, which is good. The question then becomes, where do we go from here, and what do we make of this share price decline? Well, a few things, right? And I always say this in every single video. I like to give you the both bullish and bearish potential scenarios that I am looking for. With that being said, it allows me to acknowledge, the potential best case and the potential worst case scenario. Now, actually, despite being not ideal, we are still looking above our potential best worst case scenario, which would have been finding their support around 576, 579, the previous high that we have seen. We've managed to remain above that for now, which in itself is a good sign. And again, it looks like we may be beginning to establish a support somewhat. Again, it's still too close to call, around about $6, right? If we can hold on to $6 as a new support, that is a very strong thing to see. Now, I know a lot of people are going to see this as a massive failure today. A lot of people will be looking at this in an ultimately negative way, but I kind of see it a bit differently, right? I don't see this as being a bad thing at all. I think if we look at this in context, things are still moving broadly in the right direction. Again, we're talking about a stock here that over the past couple of months is up literally hundreds of percentage points. You wouldn't necessarily expect that growth to just be, continuously up. We are going to see points where the stock comes down a little bit. And the question is whether we are able to actually hold on to the momentum that we have built in the intermediate time. It does appear here that this is the case. Again, we are holding very strongly onto levels at $6. I think going forwards into tomorrow, if we see this one consolidate, that in itself would be a massive sign of strength. But again, it's all to play for over the next couple of days. Ultimately, I'm still fairly impressed with what we are seeing. I think there's a lot more growth potential if we are to, see this one slightly consolidate and then potentially rise. I just don't think this is as much of a negative sign as many people think it is, especially in the broad context of a stock which is up, big in the midterm, in the short term even, we're up huge as well. RSI was coming into the overbought range for sure. We're now seeing that come back down. And again, you can make an argument that be it into the rest of the week or be it into the next couple of weeks, the stock is now getting to a point where things are leveling out nicely and we will or could potentially be looking at finding some levels of support. Thank you for watching the video, guys. I hope I'll see you again soon. Goodbye for now.